Hello, I'm Samphire. Let's play Ultima IV Quest of the Avatar by Origin Systems, Blind. Now, Ultima IV is the first in what I hope will be a long-running set of Let's Play series, what I'm going to call Let's Play Through Time. I have over 300 video games in my Steam library alone, and a couple of dozen more are sitting on my shelves and bought from other places, but I've only ever completed about 10% of them. I want to get rid of that backlog, and I thought that playing through them chronologically, together, would be a fun way for us to journey through gaming's history, while forcing me to actually finish the damn things. So, that's the overall series, Let's Play Through Time, but what about Ultima IV? Well, Ultima IV is a role-playing game that was released in 1985 by Origin Systems, and I acquired it through goodoldgames.com recently during a giveaway. Now, I'm going in blind here. The only thing I know about the Ultima series is that we are the Avatar, and that morality plays a big role in the series. So, let's see what happens here. I guess enter? Nope. In another world, in a time to come. What's this swirly thing? Press the... no. Okay, okay, returns to the view. So this here, I guess this is what gameplay is going to look like. Boats, little men, sea dragons, projectiles, skeletons, and a door, I guess? Oh, it's a moving door. Okay, right. Into the castle. Let's actually begin. Initiate new game. Okay. What name shalt thou be known in this world? Okay, so it's very oldie schooly, ye olde text. I am Samphire. I am male. The day is warm, yet there is a cooling breeze. The latest in a series of personal crises seems insurmountable. You're being pulled apart in all directions. Yet this afternoon walk in the countryside slowly brings relaxation to your harried mind. The soil and strain of modern high-tech living begins to wash off in layers. That willow tree near the stream looks comfortable and inviting. Oh, it does. The buzz of dragonflies and the whisper of the willow's swaying branches bring a deep peace. Searching inward for tranquility and happiness, you close your eyes. A high-pitched cascading sound, like crystal wind chimes, impinges on your floating awareness. As you open your eyes, you see a shimmering blueness rise from the ground. The sound seems to be emanating from this glowing portal. Maybe one of those moving doors we saw earlier. It is difficult to look around at the blueness. Light seems to bend and distort around it, while the sound waves become so intense they appear to become visible. The portal hangs there for a moment. Then, with the rush of an imploding vacuum, it sinks into the ground. Something remains suspended in mid-air for a moment, before falling to earth with a heavy thud. Oh, so we don't get to go through the portal. Okay. Somewhat shaken by this vision, you rise to your feet to investigate. A crude circle of stones surrounds the spot where the portal appeared. There is something glinting in the grass. You pick up an amulet shaped like a cross with a loop at the top. It is an ankh, the sacred symbol of life and rebirth. But this could not have made the thud, so you look around again, and find a large book wrapped in a thick cloth. Okay. With trembling hands you unwrap it. Behold, the cloth is a map, and within lies not one book, but two. The map is of a land strange to you, and the style speaks of ancient cartography. The script on the cover of the first book is arcane, but readable. The title is The History of Britannia, as told by Kyle the Younger. The other book is disturbing to look at. Its small cover appears to be fashioned out of some sort of leathery hide, but from what creature is uncertain. The reddish-black skin radiates an intense aura suggestive of ancient power. The tongue of the title is beyond your ken. You dare not open the book and disturb whatever sleeps within. You decide to peruse the history. Settling back under the willow tree, you open the book. You read the book of history. Well, I guess I do. No, really, read the book. Oh, okay, right. This is where I have actually prepared for this. Let's read the book of history. Yep. I'm having to do with the PDF because I got this digitally, but I imagine when the game first came out, you'd have had this tome all dressed up like a real old book. This essentially is the manual for the game. So let's read. Chapter 1, Political History. Looks like these old games are so much more text and story than anything else. So what's this, a picture here of some survivors fleeing a crumbling castle, I guess? Looks like they've got a wizard with them. The Dark Ages of Britannia is the name given to that long span of time when the infamous Triad of Evil stalked the lands, and challenged all for the supremacy of the soul. The first era of the Dark Ages came to an end with the downfall of the evil wizard Mondane and his many minions, as chronicled in Ultima I. It's oddly self-referential. The lords of the lands were weak and scattered, rendered ineffective by factional wars. It was only through the valiant efforts of an itinerant adventurer that the foul Mondane was tracked to his hidden lair and slain. But a few years of restless peace followed Mondane's downfall. So long had the world shuddered beneath Mondane's yoke that many found it hard to believe he had been really vanquished. In truth, his teachings did not disappear. Mondane's apprentice Minax rose to power soon thereafter, to challenge the fledgling city-states that were beginning to evolve. The terrors had begun anew. Minax's powers upon maturity greatly exceeded those of her evil mentor. With these powers she was able to rain wholesale destruction upon the planet, twisting and corrupting everything. Her foul web spread through time itself, ensnaring all who sought to oppose her. Finally there arose a hero out of legend who dared face Minax in her own fiery castle, and destroy her. Thus ended the second era of darkness, as told in Ultima II. 20 years of well-earned tranquility ensued, and prosperity favoured the land. Then disturbing omens appeared, followed by the mysterious appearance of a fiery island. The tale of the third era of the Dark Ages is told by Iolo the Bard in Ultima III, wherein Lord British, sovereign of an incipient empire in the land of Caesarea, called forth through time and space for heroes of the people to assemble. 4 diverse adventurers answered this clarion call. To them fell the geas of the doom of Exodus. Long they laboured on the trail of mysterious Exodus, through many a deep dungeon which seared their souls. To this day, each member of that team bears the marks of their journey. With the aid of the mystical Time Lord, they were successful in bypassing the great Earth Serpent and gaining access to Exodus's island's fortress. The very bricks of the fortress rose up against them, and great is the bard's tale of their struggle to reach their mortal foe. Of the final confrontation, not one of them will speak, save to say that the evil is gone from this plane. So passed the third member of the Triad of Evil, and with his death so passed the Dark Ages of Britannia. From the rubble of Caesarea, Lord British was able to unite all the mainland, and few of the islands under his one rule. This new Empire of Britannia brought much sought-after peace and prosperity to its subjects. Much of the ancient pockets of evil were destroyed, so that the only remaining hazard to wayfarers was the occasional stray band of marauding orcs or hill giants. Most of the land were mapped, although a few unexplored regions remain. With the Triad of Evil destroyed, Lord British became known for his dedication to raising the quality of life of his subjects. To assist in this endeavour, 3 mighty structures were raised in distant parts of the realm. One was the Lyceum, wherein lay the great observatory. Another was the Empath Abbey, with its oak groves where wise men and women meditated upon the teachings of the ancients. The third structure was the great castle of the Knights Order of the Silver Serpent. I wonder if we're going to visit those places at some point in this game. Seems likely. Only the flower of Lord British's chivalry was invited to join this order, which embodied the highest ideals of exemplary bravery. The rest of the land was divided among 8 major towns, each with its own political faction. Numerous satellite villages also dotted the countryside, between the towns. In this matter, Lord British lands organised. Ooh, that's chapter 1. Let's see, is it all fiction, or do we get onto actual game instructions? Looks like a class system. The weapons. Okay, so this is all written in game fiction, trying to teach us different game mechanics. Okay, I'm going to say we can start playing, and if we get lost or stuck, we'll come back to the book. So back to the game. Okay, we've read some of the Book of History. Now, closing the book, I again pick up the ankh. As we hold it, you begin to hear a hauntingly familiar, lute-like sound wafting over a nearby hill. Still clutching the strange artifacts, you rise unbidden and climb the slope. In the valley below, you see what appears to be a fair. It seems strange that you came that way earlier and noticed nothing. As you mull this over, your feet carry you down towards the site. This is no ordinary travelling carnival, but a Renaissance fair. The pennants on the tent tops blow briskly in the late afternoon breeze. The ticket taker at the RenFair's gate starts to ask you for money, but spotting your ankh says, "Welcome, friend. Enter in peace and find your path." The music continues to pull forwards amongst the merchants and vendors. Glimpses of fabulous treasures can be seen in some of the shadowy booths. The people are very happy. They seem to glow with an inner light. Some look up as you pass and smile, but you cannot stop. The music compels you to move onward through the crowd. Through the gathering dusk, you see a secluded gypsy wagon, sitting off in the woods. The music seems to emanate from the wagon. As you draw near, a woman's voice waves you into the music, saying, "You may approach, O seeker." I'm not sure I'll do voices constantly, but anyway. You enter to find an old gypsy sitting in a small curtained room. She wears an ankh around her neck. In front of her is a round table covered in deep green velvet. The room smells so heavily of incense that you feel dizzy. Seeing the ankh, the ancient gypsy smiles and warns you never to part with it. "We have been waiting such a long time, but at last you have come. Sit here, and I shall read the path of your future." Upon the table she places a curious wooden object, like an abacus, but without the beads. In her hand she holds 8 unusual cards. "Let us begin the casting." The gypsy places the first 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of honour and humility. She says, "Consider this." Oh, it's a choose your own adventure? Okay. "Thou art at a crossroads in thy life. Dost thou A. choose the honourable life of a paladin, striving for truth and courage, or B. choose the humble life of a shepherd, and a world of simplicity and peace?" Well, this is a role-playing game, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing some combat. Shepherds aren't known for their combative nature. I worry that being a shepherd would be the hard mode, so for the sake of trying to finish this game, let's be a paladin. A. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of honesty and valour. She says, "Consider this. Thou hast been prohibited by thy absent lord from joining thy friends in a close-pitched battle. Dost thou A. refrain, so thou may honesty claim so thou may honestly claim obedience, or do we B. show valour and aid thy comrades, knowing thou may deny it later?" And valour. Okay, 2 more cards. They are the cards of compassion and spirituality. She says, "Consider this. Thou hast been taught to preserve all life as sacred. A man lies fatally stung by a venomous serpent. He pleads for a merciful death. Dost thou A. show compassion and end his pain, or B. heed thy spiritual beliefs and refuse?" Ooh, the assisted suicide problem. Something that hasn't been solved in the several hundred years to 25 years since this game was set or made. When they said this game was going to be about morality, they didn't. Okay, let's be a strict paladin. Let's go by the teachings. No, we're going to heed my spiritual beliefs and refuse you. Okay. 2 more cards. The card of justice and the card of sacrifice. Consider this. During a pitched battle, thou dost see a fellow desert his post, endangering many. As he flees, he is set upon by several enemies. Do we justly let him fight alone, or risk sacrificing our own life to aid him? These are genuinely tough questions. I was expecting something a bit more black and white than this. Okay. No, let's help him. B. Sacrifice. Okay. 2 more cards. Ooh, sacrifice again. And honor. So now we art a bounty hunter sworn to return in a legend murder. After his capture, thou believest him to be innocent. Dost thou sacrifice thy sizable bounty for thy belief, or honour thy oath to return him as thou hast promised? So we're a paladin and we do all these things, but in this scenario we're a bounty hunter. Well, I guess for the paladin, the ultimate thing is honouring thy oath. But personal sacrifice is generally good. I guess the question is, what if you're wrong? Okay, let's go for B. We will, for safety's sake, in case we're wrong and they are a real murderer, we will honour our oath. 2 more cards. Valor and Spirituality. I think we're definitely cycling around some of these cards. Consider this. A local bully pushes for a fight. Do we valiantly trounce the rogue, or decline, knowing that our spirit and knowing in thy spirit that no lasting good will come of it? Let's not show off. Let's be the bigger man. B. We'll decline. The Gypsy places the last 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of honour and spirituality again. Consider this. In thy youth thou pledged to marry thy sweetheart. Now thou art on a sacred quest in these distant lands. Thy sweetheart asks thee to keep thy vow. Dost thou honour thy pledge to wed, or follow thy spiritual crusade? So they're getting the things you've been most consistent about and setting them against each other. That's very clever. You get asked, do you value this? And you say yes, you value this other thing, but then it asks you which do you value more. So this paladin we are. Do we value our honour or our spirituality? Are we holy or more of just a knight? Let's honour the pledge to wed. So we value our honour over our spirituality. We're honourable and spiritual, but more honourable. Okay. With the final choice, the incense swells up around us. The Gypsy speaks as if from a great distance, her voice growing fainter with each word. So be it, thy path is chosen. Ooh. There's a moment of intense, wrenching vertigo. As you open your eyes, a voice whispers within your mind, seek the counsel of thy sovereign. After a moment, the spinning subsides, and you open your eyes to... Hey! The game world. Let's... There's a popping noise whenever I move or make an input. Okay. Let's go to this place. L? No. E? E for enter town. We are in Trinsic. Talk? I meet a big guard. I want to talk about... King. Lord British. British. Lord. No. This guy's no help. Bye-bye. Let's move. Look. Talk. A strong paladin. Just like us. Okay. Lord. Oh well. Bye. That's a bad command. Okay. The tap. This is some sort of bar. Okay. Talk. Welcome to the keg tap. This is this guy called Terran. Will it be food or ale? I don't know. Food? No. No, don't escape. Okay. We meet a sleepy farmer. No, a sleepy fighter. He says, I am Publius. Lord. British. Avatar? Faith. You. Job? Hey, his job is drinking a toast to honor. Work? Oh, I can't. Okay. Bye. Let's talk with this person. I meet a scruffy merchant. He says, I am Winthrop. Let's talk. My interest is Winthrop. Oh. Is the case matter? Winthrop. No. Job got a response. He trades in rumours. Rumours. Lord. Everyone here is useless. Bye. Goodbye. The Honourable Inn. Okay. Oh, it's even got a marker for which direction the wind is coming from. It's amazing. And we seem to be level 1, and I have 300 gold. I don't know what the F and the G are. Let's see if we've got an inventory. I? No, I. Let's look at the book and see if there are commands there, shall we? I'm going to guess they're going to be towards the back. Oh, it's a nice symbol. Yeah. There's a bestiary here, so we can look up all the different things. Various types of armor, various types of terrain. Not a command list. Oh well, back to the game. Now can I walk on these? Yes I can, okay. But, oh! Who are you? A mystic wizard. He says here I am Virgil. Let's talk about your job. He creates magical fields. Okay. Help? Oh. Field. Poison is his favourite field? Okay. No, it's not my favourite. Let's stop talking to this poison wizard. Slow progress. Okay. Let's leave the town. Okay. Now this is not an island we're on. Slow progress. I wonder if we should be making a map. Wait a minute, is that orb at the top? Are they moon cycles? Yes, there's time passing. Oh look, a monster. Let's see if we can fight it. We're attacked by an orc. Okay, me with the sword. Nah, they're still locked in. Ooh. Blocked. How did I lose gold? Oh. 288 gold? They're damaging my gold? Well, let's not get attacked by two of them. This isn't going well. Oh, battle is lost, but we ran away. So we live to see another day. So orcs are scary. Let's see if we can find that inventory. Bonk, bonk. Nope, no town down there. Oh, look, a person. Oh, it was a rogue, not a friendly. Oh, maybe we can take down a person rather than a walk. Is there a way to... Blocked. Attack. Up. Attack. I'm using A for attack here. And I won! Aha, so there's a difference between moving into something and attacking. You have to press the key first. Oh, we're learning. Open? No. Open. No. If you want to cast a spell, let's just go through. Q. No. 341 moves. Okay. Wear armor for 1. A. No armor. E. Enter. No. Ready a weapon for 1. A. Hands. G. Sword. Right, okay. Talk. Okay, we know talk. Yell. Oh. Thought we could type what we want to yell. Hole up and camp. Resting. So we're currently resting. Hooray. I. No. No. Peer. Attack. Search. There's a box right there. Descend. South. Pass. Okay, space pass. Oh gee, forget. It was an acid trap, but we got 56 gold coins. Jimmy Lock. Climb. What? Stats. Okay, so these are our stats. We have 20 magic points, 24 strength, 18 dexterity, 20 intelligence. With sword and skin, we're level 3. Okay. 291 HP, 300 health maximum, and I assume EX is experience points, we have 331 experience points. Okay. What's X? X. Okay, that's exit, thanks. No, we don't want to cast the spell. Ah, there we go, I've turned the sound off. That removes that annoying sound, because there wasn't any music. I think for the next video I'll see if I can put on some music. It's bored? No, we don't want to... Ah, so that's for when we've got a party. No. Okay. And I think at that, we're going to see if we can quit this game for now, and we'll come back next time.